Welcome to Tales from the Caveside, where Lillian and Chris, we bought a cave house and finca on the outskirts of a small Spanish town. Follow us as we learn to renovate and create a home that we will be proud of. This is what we currently have as a workshop. And when the guys removed the roof, they just smashed everything and it's covered in everything. After a full day of taking everything out of the old workshop, we have this lovely big room. We still need to remove the beams, and this wall doesn't look so good, so that's going to have to be taken back and then repaired. Right, we're going to try and take these out now, with causing as little damage to this wall as possible. This side looks easy, however this side, it'd be interesting to see how far they go in basically. And what feels like 6 days later, ta-da! They were a nightmare because they are in maybe 20 centimetres. Chris had a heck of a job. Well, what now feels like 6 months, never mind 6 weeks, all the beams are out. So there was one there, one there, one there. No, I've missed one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 months it's taken, dear, isn't it? 6 months.
Yes.
You look well weary after 6 months. Having done pretty much everything we needed to in this room, there's one more thing to do before I can put all of that back in here so that we can deal with this floor and what have you over there. This wall here is loose. The plaster on the top, what they've used as a render, is loose. So I'm going to remove it, take it back to Solidity, like we did in the caves, leave it to dry out, and in the future it can then be lime plastered. The reason this is happening is because at this level, this is under ground level outside, so obviously damp's got to go somewhere, and lime plaster is the way to go.
Continuing on after removing most of the surface rock of the cement, the boss has found that under that is absolutely rotten cement. Now, as we all know, cement doesn't like water, and if it's not a particularly good mix, it likes water even less. The nature of where it is actually slightly below ground level, so it's always going to have a water problem. We intend to fix it up using NHL5 lime, but this could end up being a mining expedition. What do you think, boss?
It's powder. I mean, I'm here with a hammer and chisel, and it's just powder. And they're not even particularly good rocks.
No, they're the poor ones that just fall apart as well.
And every so often they've put a flat piece of a brick. It's not even a whole brick.
What about, how loose is it if you did it just with your fingers instead of using a sharp tongue?
Well, it's just coming off. The gloves are too big so I can't get behind it, but...
Wow.
Piece of the powder coming
After
off.
about 20 minutes of work with the boss using a chisel, a hammer, and then just wiping with her gloves, this is how far we've got. We've chased it back, or she's chased it back, should I say, to this point here, and then it needs to go to about there, which is a bit difficult to see with my pointy finger, But yeah, about there. And that's a lot more solid, but it is hollow behind. So she's off with the machine again.
This is the new fire in the Finca. It's had 2 or 3 small fires just to prep it, get rid of any chemicals from the factory, etc. And today it's getting its first big fire. Going well so far. And looking good. This is Chris's interpretation of
A good idea.
a good idea. I thought you were being a skyhook. Go on, be a skyhook again. We've got nowhere to hang this light in the middle of this room and we need light. So Chris is going to be a skyhook for the rest of the day.
Please, miss. I think we could have something there.
Yeah, it's a pantry.
Use that as a chimney.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Well, you know, we've been talking over the weekend about us having maybe a Parisia and everything inside.
Yes.
And I said, well, that means we'd have to knock holes in walls over there.
Yes.
Look.
There's a hole in the wall already.
Okay, crazy idea time. I think I need a coffee. Hey,
Layers of bricks on the inside. That's the door in. These are the bricks we're removing. Seam hole. Chris has taken the first layer of bricks on the other side. And everything's hollow and full of birds' nests. I don't know how far that goes down as to whether you can see all the way to the floor or not. And this is what it looks like on the outside. Absolutely mad with birds' nests. And the strongest thing actually was at the other end over there. The foam that we put in to stop the birds getting in. It held the bricks tighter than any of the cement that was there before. So, we haven't used the phrase for a while. However, fluidity in action. We've changed our minds. We're taking this wall down to about this height. And there. And there. And I'm going to make a feature of the area inside.
A feature? You mean a bar? You mean
Okay.
I could be stood here watching somebody cook whilst leaning here and giving directions with a nice glass of water or
something liquid.
Or an advanced kind of water that's been processed in some way, using fruits or grains.
Another day, another wall, or 2 half walls anyway. The plan now is to continue with doing the same height all the way over there. We've removed the door frame. Electricity will be coming down tomorrow. And yeah. Oh, down in these concrete blocks, we found 2 baby lizards, which I managed to catch and put outside. Saving wildlife. So, another day, another wall. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Electricity has been taken down. It was just basically extension cable running from over there somewhere. So that's down. Now this half wall to come down. Let's go for it. Can't see it. The rest of the wall is down, looking really good. Really pleased with this. To make a feature, all we need to do now is replaster over there, and then this area is good for all of this to be stored back in here so that we have a blank canvas. What we intend to do is have this place ready to go, blank canvas wise, walls down, and then we can start thinking about rebuilding and plastering and pipes and electricity and whatever. There's a door frame Chris managed to salvage that was originally on the workshop, which is brilliant. And not only do we have this, which I'm really pleased about, in case you hadn't noticed, managed to salvage best part of a pallet of concrete blocks. So everything that we took out, I cleaned up as best I could, removed the concrete, and we've got concrete blocks for recycling using. We've got all sorts of stuff to build, so they will be useful. So I'm guessing it must be beer o'clock.
Not yet.
Not yet?
No. I've had a drink already.
Yeah, this person, as you can tell,
Bit damp.
turned a tap on rather than off at that height over there and just gave himself a shower. Idiot. Thanks for watching the latest episode of Tales from the Caveside. If you enjoy what we're doing, please like and subscribe. We would really appreciate it.